Yo, what's going on? So check out this drum sample from 1978. This I found on Tracklib, which of course is today's video sponsor. A little bit more on them later, but if you're curious about getting a sweet deal, check the link down below. But look at this. I got this on a little loop here, and I want to chop this up in the pocket operator because, you know, one thing that's tough with the pocket operator is you kind of max out some of the voices if you start doing some intricate drum sounds, right? Because if I go to my drums here, I usually have 2 to 3 kind of drum chopped up samples that I use just so I can layer things because each track is monophonic. But a way around this is kind of using a drum sample. And I came across this one here by Paolo Zavaloni. And if I throw the little beat on here, the little early house on the loop, right? We'll play this again. Right, it gets there. Got a little bit of ducking on there. Not bad, we're getting pretty close. Of course, this turns into a crazy sample. I don't need all that, but Saint Tropez License C, I already went ahead and downloaded this here. And since I had the loop on here, the 2-bar loop, it only gave me this little 2-bar here. Oh boy, what have I done? Here we go. And I'm gonna sample that into one of the melodic tracks. So if I press 6 and then play this back. Cool. So easy enough. I downloaded the sample, got it onto here, and you might have noticed that I sampled it into the melodic track. This is because I don't know if this is like a hack or by design, but if you sample directly into the bottom half of this, which is the drum tracks, it'll chop the samples and try to auto detect the transients, but it's not very good at it. But if you sample into the melodic track first and then copy paste into the drum section, it will just automatically place 16 slices evenly between the start and the end point of that sample. So I tried to end the sample right on time. If we go to our sound, right? I mean, it's gonna be hard to tell because it was just a loop, but we'll find out right now. So I'm gonna say copy that sound. Almost deleted that sound. Copy that sound from here to number 9. So now I copied it here, and we'll go back to 6, and I'm just gonna delete it. We don't need it anymore. Now that we're here, you can hear the little like beginning of the next hi-hat sound. But it's okay. We're gonna deal with it because I might end up using those a little bit, and I think the speed of our track is going to negate us having to do anything with that. So like I said before, now I got a bongo, a hi-hat, and a kick sound all on one track, right? While it's still being monophonic. So this is a great way to kind of get more expressive drums out of a somewhat limited sampler. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit record, place that there, and I'll just place 4 of these. We'll put that there. Okay, cool. So there's a little bit of a hi-hat sound here. And I can even go into our effects and turn our trimming. Just down for this. Tight like a tiger. Here, let's try this. That's actually kind of cool. It gives it this weird kind of almost swung out little feeling to it. Let's see what our swing is at. Nothing, so. Easy peasy. We'll go and find another sound. Okay, that's fine, but that is way too loud. Go to our tone. Okay, now I'm gonna go and copy this pattern from 2 to 1, and we'll hold down pattern, link up pattern 1 and 2, so we now have a 2-bar pattern. And in here I can find some more sounds that I like. I think this will be kind of cool just on the ups as well. Again, it's a little too loud. We'll go ahead and, I like the way this thing works because it kind of works like parameter locks where you just play a sound and you go into its tuning, right? So we'll say tone, down a little bit, and then we'll say filter, up, a little bit of resonance. And now when I place this step after making all those changes, it's going to lock all those parameters to this step while not affecting the other steps. Where this is annoying though is you can't play it back with the sequence and hear what it's going to sound like. So you kind of have to, I guess, imagine it in a weird way. So let's see, we'll go ahead and say record, place these down here. Yeah, cool, that works. Now I got some chords on here that I kind of usually keep on my pocket operators. Okay, cool. You can see that this is a 4-bar pattern, same thing. We're on pattern 1, 2, and what I'm gonna have to do is hit record, copy 1 to 2, and then copy 2 to 4, pattern, link 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pattern 3, pattern 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why that got... Hold on. Why is there nothing on pattern 1? But it's way down here. That's strange. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and find this sound. We're on pattern 1 now. I'll place that there. That's there. And then for whatever reason that got locked in there. So now we're good. If I go to our sound, same thing. I always got a bass on here. Yeah, those were dope. If I really wanted to pump this up a bit, right, we go to our sounds. I still got this here, which is another drum track. I can take this sound here, but I want to pitch it down a bit. Maybe take the volume up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. And then I also want to take the filter down on it. Just give it that really thumpy. Oh yeah, that's warm. We'll keep that in here. Oh, I'm missing so many of these buttons. Copy that one in there. See, look, I'm already running into that little voice allocation thing at certain points. Right there. It drops one of the hi-hats. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We're good here on this pattern. I'm going to go to this pattern, delete it, because I want to take and make a lead line. So we're going to delete this pattern. We'll delete this pattern. And we'll delete... yeah, we'll delete 8 as well. Now, if we go and chain these up, I'm gonna go and actually take out that kick, but I'm gonna record a new note off of the third wave just so I have another sample that I can use as like a little bit of a lead line. And actually, you know what, while I do this really quick, let me give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Tracklib, in case you're not familiar. Have you ever wanted to sample released music from real classic and old school artists from across the world from today and years past, and then release that music while not having to worry about getting your samples cleared? Well, that's where Tracklib comes in. They're the world's first and only music service that offers legal and affordable sample clearance with a library of over 100,000 high-quality tracks from legendary artists, producers, and composers. It's a sampler's dream. Tracklib is super easy to use and has some really fun tools to help get the inspiration flowing, like the beat and loop features. Tracklib also has affordable pricing and licenses, making it accessible to both professionals and beginners. It's the perfect tool for those looking to innovate, experiment, and create something new with music from the past. So if you're interested in checking it out, be sure to use the link down in the description below to get 15 download credits and a free 30-day subscription that you can cancel anytime. All right, let's get back into it. All right, got this sound here. Let's go ahead and I'll track that into 4. Cool. Ah. Maybe that's it right there. So let's tie these together again. Oh, that's it right there, yeah. There, and I think that should work. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. And again, like I was mentioning earlier, if we go to our filter, I can just record all of this in. This is the only way to kind of change some of the parameters. That's the only way to kind of change the parameters while everything's playing, is you have to print the automation of you moving it to the sequence, essentially. But now that record is off, we can now then launch these up. You know what's the issue sometimes with pocket operators is it's so hard to take this and turn it into a full track because there's no soloing. So I can't even record this in one by one into a DAW and kind of track it out. You are somewhat forced to build it all on here. I mean, what do you expect? It's all in this tiny, cheap little piece of hardware, right? So you can't expect the world, but I mean, this does sound pretty tight. I'm not mad at this. Maybe I'll try and figure out a way to track this in. I'll have to use up all the patterns and copy paste and all that stuff. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll work on it a bit more later. But until then, it's always so good to see you. Again, shout out to Tracklib. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being such an awesome person. And I hope to see you again next week. Until then, my friend, you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace.